Hey there, Jay Marino here, welcome back. Playing some more StarCraft Alternate. We're on the 5th Terran mission. Switching sides, Terran Captain, the Terran Captain, allies with Mengsk in his search for Stukov. Island hopping. Yuck. Command ship NORAD 3 on low orbit over the planet Ire 1 hour later. Captain, by following Mengsk and attempting to rescue the UED agents, you've openly defied the law of the Confederacy. Give up on that plan now, and the Council might show you mercy. Don't let him control you, Captain. The old families have long steered the actions of the Navy to their own ends. It's time we acted on our own accord. Ah, Mengsk, did you go completely insane? To think a skilled officer like you had turned into a traitor. You're nothing to us now. Not only have you betrayed the oath, but you got others to do so as well. That is the price for protection of humanity. I've been here with the UED agents these past few months. While I helped them in their fight against the Protoss, I learned many of their secrets from their Vice Admiral, Stukov. Apparently the technology that the UED uses has some side effects, which are effective against the Xel'Naga world ship and the Protoss Templar Nexi. The same Nexus which you told us to destroy. Your advice was useless. A second Nexus was warped in only seconds later. Unfortunately, yes. Your attack on the Nexus failed because weaponry of the Marine Corps can deal with only a Nexus itself, not the Executor who commands it. Only the UED's technology can truly harm the Protoss. That's why we must rescue Stukov and return to Tarsonis. I warned you, Captain. The Council and Senate will not tolerate this. I am the Senate. Okay, bring Mengsk 2 Firebats and 2 Goliaths to the installation entrance. Here we go. Tanks this time, maybe? That'd be nice. Okay, let's get started.
Remember the plan.
Remember the plan.
Very well then.
So there is a nice expansion to take down here pretty quick. Again, this all is going to have to do with where the enemy decides to drop. We do start with a dropship. That seems like it's going to be our new tech this map, so it's probably still no tanks. So we're going to need to fortify pretty much this area right here. At the same time, they might just try to drop straight on top of our base itself. So we'll just play it cool for a bit and I think I accidentally rallied onto minerals. That does not work in this game. Let's just scout out our entire base and then I don't know. I just really hate missions like this where you have to bring giant armies across large chasms. It's a pain in the butt. So we'll see what we can do. Alternatively, I can make a lot of wraiths. You know, we make like 36 wraiths and we try to win that way. I doubt that would work, but we could certainly try. And I want to take this expansion as soon as possible. Now, the further over to the right that you get, there's usually like Terran, well, it'll be Zerg in this case, like a Zerg base, where if you attack it, then they'll send a little fleet to attack you. So let's avoid that for now. We don't want to antagonize them.
This is an opportunity we cannot miss.
And we're going to want to take this as soon as possible. But again, it's all going to come down to how and where they attack us from. And, you know, is it going to be very different from the base game? I don't know. We're not going to know until it happens. So, okay. It's like a middle orange island there. Don't actually know what this is. More orange. Get away from me, Dragoons. Okay, let's send this back up, and let's start this expansion. Right there is fine. No comset stations still, unfortunately.
Yes, sir.
And I think I'm going to want to grab an engineering base so we can start making missile turrets, because what I'm going to need to do, or what I'm going to want to do, is make missile turrets down here to discourage them from dropping, and then they'll drop here and have them walk into defense that we have set up in this location. That's my plan, at least. We'll see how that goes. And we're probably just going to make a lot of Goliaths. Now, I'm going to take this and see if I can kind of skirt along the top. There's a nice expansion in the upper right to take. And then let's just keep making Marines and SCVs. Get another supply depot, that's fine. And then when this is done, we'll start getting turrets. Now, again, if we get dropped on here with a pretty large force, we're going to be in major trouble. So we just got to be ready to respond. Trying to get vision on like where we could drop on these islands. Or are there 2 islands?
Hang on, we're in for some chop.
Huh, it looks like there's 2 spots. Okay, so now we're just going to want to set up some turrets along the bottom here to discourage them from dropping in this particular location, so that they drop down here, which is where I'm going to set up some defense. So like this. So if they try to go up the ramp, we'll be sort of ready for them. Obviously, Reaver drops, though, are a problem. So we just set up some bunkers along the edges so that they can't drop Reavers directly on top of us, I think, is going to be the key. So we do this. More SCVs.
This is an opportunity.
Okay, shocking. SCV goes down. It's all right. Let them attack that. We'll come on down here and attack this. Just like, don't you dare run away from me. Okay. SCVs get mining. Okay, cool. And now we're gonna set up some gas. We can get double gas. So again, sort of just like, okay, what do you expect from like super early on? Is it going to be like what is the severity of the attacks going to look like? And in this case, it's like, okay, well you get hit with 3 scouts, a carrier, and then a couple zealots dropping on you. Like what are you realistically supposed to do? Okay, just attack the carrier, please. I even set up turrets along this ledge, too. Did not help. Okay, so I need
insufficient Vespene gas.
More gas. Get that set up. More SCVs. And then we're just going to make turrets along these edges still. Like a good amount of them, if that's going to be what we're up against here. Turn that in. I think they killed a bunch of our SCVs, too. It's tempting just to restart. It seems like at a lot of these missions, they're all basically little gimmicks on what's the first group of attacks, like what's the first 10 minutes gonna look like. Again, it's like outright, it's a gimmick, but that's okay. I mean, gimmicks aren't necessarily a bad thing, but it's different every time, so that may lead to having to restart every time. I lost a good chunk of SCVs there, it looked like. Okay, get back to mining. We don't need all these fire bats in here, that's for sure. And then we're going to set up more turrets down here. Marines. Okay, and then get back to mining, buddies. And I guess we're going to want to make even more turrets, because that's what this is going to be. Okay, and we have a lot of room down here to make stuff, so that should be okay. Is this guy stuck? No, he's good. Okay.
You got my attention.
Okay, looks good. And then let's just keep making Marines for now. And then eventually we're going to make a lot of Goliaths, and we can use those to kind of hop around with dropships and take the upper right expansion. I don't plan on wiping this whole map, though it might make things a little easier if we did. Seems like Wraiths might be a great choice, given that it looks like they're going to be attacking us a lot with air units. So like mobile Wraiths for defense, like a group of 6 Wraiths just to kind of walk around, really, I think would be a great choice here. Okay, repair this guy. Got our Goliath coming up. And I would like to... I would very much like to... What do we got coming in here? Of course, they kind of flew in from the side. All right, come over here and repair this. Then come on over here and repair this. They're like poking and prodding to see where's the right location to come and attack. We're gonna have to be repairing a lot here. Okay, when this is done, we'll go for a fast starport. All right, now this is obviously very different than the base game, where there's like they're sending multiple carriers our way. Okay, so let's grab armories. Just more turrets. I mean, really doesn't hurt. Oh, I can make tanks now. That's good. So I'll throw that down, get the machine shop. And then we need a starport so we can start getting some wraiths. Okay, great. And then a few extra marines to run down here. They haven't dropped anything large on us yet. Orange, remember, keep in mind, Orange is the Protoss faction that tends to drop. Not drop it, send a lot of air units your way. So just keep that. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, we got depots coming, all right. Don't you worry. I'm probably going to build a second armory here, too, assuming that we can get +2. Yeah, because we can make a science facility, so we're probably going to be capped at +2. We can get... I was thinking, I'm like, what if it doesn't let me get siege mode? That would be irritating. Let's start getting some Goliaths, and I'm going to get another factory down here.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, control tower there. We'll start getting some wraiths, and we're going to need a lot more gas.
Affirmative. Orders, Captain.
Grab another armory.
Right away, sir.
More depots, wherever they'll fit.
Go ahead, TACOM. Goliath
Copy, good
online.
to go, sir.
Okay, and then we're gonna start rallying down here. And yeah, I need a starport because I'm gonna need to make dropships also, a good amount of them. So typically on this map, there are spider mines that are guarding this expansion, so we're gonna want to send some units down there. I don't have any mobile detection, but they might just have some burrowed stuff. So we'll bring the fire bats, we'll bring some Goliaths, and we should be able to push through.
I read you.
Okay, vehicle weapons.
Goliath online. Channel open.
Okay, we did survive. The opening attacks, I think, are just meant to kind of put you on your toes, but again, it's sort of gimmicky on, are you gonna be given a break, or is it gonna be crazy? In this case, I wouldn't say it's crazy, but it's definitely such that, like, you have to push back a group of carriers, which is pretty wild. Let's make also our science facility for upgrades.
Goliath online.
The sooner the better. I'm gonna get another dropship, and then we're gonna have 2 dropships worth of crap in order to start sending across the chasm to take that other base. And I'm also going to go ahead and grab ship weapons.
Comlink online.
Now these air attacks I feel like are only going to get more aggressive, so that's why I'm making many turrets.
Yes, sir. Orders, Captain.
And then we're going to need to make depots back here.
Orders, Captain.
Need a few more guys on gas, because this is just really far away.
Can I take your order?
Okay, cool. So now let's load up and try to go and take that little area. I'm making a lot of Goliaths again, mostly because we're going to need anti-air. And then I'm going to start making wraiths. That's as many as we can afford right now. Seems fine.
Affirmative.
Channel open. Want to turn up the heat. Slam it.
Okay,
Input coordinates. Go ahead, HQ.
so that should do it. Let's, well, do we have enough stuff to repel any sort of attack force when they... Because we're antagonizing them. They're gonna come out and try to kill us.
Base is under attack.
Let's get a covert ops.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Guess we'll throw down a bunker right there just in case as well.
Right away, sir. Job finished.
That way we can lock down carriers that are causing us problems.
Systems functional.
Destination.
Okay, so let's head on up here. We're gonna skirt along the top. We're gonna drop like here-ish and wipe this little island full of junk.
Add-on complete. Base is under attack.
I'm listening.
Orders, Captain.
Oh my god. Please. Please stop. Please just stop that. Okay, hold position here.
I read you.
There you go. And then we're gonna make Marines to load that up. Get more Goliaths down here.
Go ahead, TACOM.
And I'm going to have to make a few turrets along this edge, too. Yeah, you can't antagonize this group until you're ready.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Orders, Captain.
I also am going to need an academy because I'm going to need marine range
Upgrade
to help
complete.
deal with this. So let's, vehicle weapons level 2.
Goliath online. Go ahead. Want a piece of me, boy?
All right, yeah, we're going pretty hard here.
Jacked up and good to go.
Repair this, repair. There we go. So that's a little better defended.
Upgrade complete.
Roger that. Go ahead.
And let's see about maybe dropping here. Where's the other spore colony? It looks like there's a little opening right here.
Hang on. We're in for some trouble.
Well, attention, Terran Commander. You have entered Zerg territory and killed our minions in your wasteful attack against the Protoss. I will allow you to leave and never return. However, if you do not, I will eliminate your forces. Oh god, we gotta flee. We got 2 full dropships here. Get out of there. Oh shit. I had already flown up here. I didn't even attack anything until now. 3 Guardians. We have some Wraiths. I'm Arcturus Mengsk, and I do remember you well. Whatever leniency I showed you and your brood back then was a mistake. You intimidate me and my men once more, and you'll never be able to do so again. It's only supposed to trigger when you actually attack them, at which point I would have been safe on this little island. You dare threaten a Cerebrate? You'll be the doom of us all!
Buckle up. I got
Okay, run.
Goliath online.
Buckle up.
Your forces are under
I guess we'll deal with this at another time.
complete.
Alright, get up there. Wraiths?
Transmit coordinates.
The Guardians are just sort of floating over us, so I think we should be okay. Once you kill this stuff, though, they're done. They don't attack you again. Okay, a little scary.
Input coordinates.
So now we're loading back up.
Transmit coordinates.
Destination.
Transmit coordinates.
Input coordinates.
And let's actually repair these dropships just in case.
Calling online.
And then rebuild a bunch of Goliaths.
Standing by.
Okay, we got a little Wraith fleet here. We can use this to react. Vehicle plating. Infantry level 2.
Give me some of this shit.
Okay, cool. So we got our little areas here that are protected.
Go ahead.
Your forces are under
That's
attack.
full. I'm going to bring an SCV with me.
Orders, Captain.
Goliath online.
I'm listening. Destination.
Okay, now it's time to actually go and try to make something happen here. Let's get this expansion, and then we'll probably be able to actually finish this. I think we're gonna need a lot of Wraiths though to cover us as we go on these attacks, so that's why let us fly down here, clear out this little island. I don't understand this little island actually. I really don't. So let's just drop on it and. Okay, we're out of range.
I'm listening. Destination.
Hang on, kill this.
Confirmed.
I'm listening. I copy that.
Okay, no problem.
I'm listening.
And then SCV,
Destination.
load back up. Then all of you clear out this little island. Doesn't look like there's anything here, but I guess it'll let me ferry stuff back and forth a little bit easier. So more Goliaths and then Marines.
I read you. Orders.
Repair here.
Report for duty.
Make 1 turret. I thought there would be burrowed Zerg here, but there really weren't. Okay, so now we gotta find the next drop point. We kind of scouted it out already. There isn't even creep up there, so we should be okay. We're bringing our single SCV with us as well. Usually this gets left alone when you take this because it's very far out of the way, so hopefully that that is true.
Strap yourself in,
Okay, so
boys.
unload up here. Need marine range. Keep making
Additional
Wraiths. We
supply
can't.
depots required.
We can't. More depots. I have a lot of money, so I think what I'm going to do is throw down another starport. Again, the start of this one was scary, but has become... It's eased up a lot. This is not bad.
Input coordinates.
Okay, and then these guys can just fly straight back. All of you go and attack.
Yes, Yes, sir.
We gotta clear this creep out, basically. I can start the command center so that when it's done we can lift it. No burrowed Zerg. It's just this is clean for us to take. Good, good, good.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and we're gonna need lots of dropships. We're gonna need like a set of at least 6.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, and now we're waiting for creep to recede. Fun! That's the best part of the game! Alright, upgrades.
Sir. Right away, sir. Job's finished.
What I will probably do is end up ferrying... Well, we have too many guys on gas here.
Job's finished.
Upgrade complete.
Probably end up ferrying SCVs over, because we're gonna have some leftovers here.
Affirmative.
Upgrade complete.
Sir.
Keep making Goliaths. How we doing here? Vehicle weapons level 3, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Infantry weapons level 3. And then when this is done, we'll make some wraiths. We're probably going to need to get cloaking as well.
Goliath online.
Gas.
Functional.
We're going to need more gas. That's going to be
Base is under attack. Add-on complete.
sort of a persistent issue. Guess I'll set up another turret here too, because they really, really like pushing these areas.
Orders, Captain. Orders received.
Yeah, Orange likes their air attacks. I should have known that. I mean, I did know that. I just... The carriers came at the beginning, and I panicked. I'm like, oh god, is this what the whole thing's gonna be like?
Base is under attack.
It's no problem though. Okay, float down there.
Right away, sir. I read you. Reporting for duty.
There must have been a carrier or something there.
Orders, Captain.
Can I take your order? I copy
Orders,
that.
Captain. I read you.
Okay.
Reporting for duty.
And then errant SCVs we're gonna want to load up and bring with us. I feel like this one's gonna take a bit longer. It really depends on what's around their middle island. We gotta go and check that out. All right, land here.
Job's finished. Reporting for duty.
Destination.
I read you.
Input coordinates.
Yes, sir.
Let's load up these extra
Input
SCVs.
coordinates. I copy that.
That's fine.
Can I take your order?
It's a lot of SCVs here, but that's okay. All right, so let's unload here and start making SCVs. We can make supply depots over here. Again, I'm not 100% sure if they'll leave this alone, but we'll leave some army over here just in case.
Base is under attack.
Okay, Goliath range doesn't quite do it for us, but that's okay. We'll throw this here, come down here and repair. Same stuff over and over again.
Orders received. Yes, sir.
Okay, Wraith time.
Go, sir. Job's finished. Yes, sir.
I'm listening.
Get mining.
Destination.
You go back.
Hang on.
Orders,
Ready for
Captain.
the job.
Affirmative. Job's finished.
And then we need cloaking.
Good to go, sir.
Standing by. Attack formation.
Yeah, we're just going to make lots of Wraiths, I'd say. And we're waiting just for upgrades. I think we're waiting for upgrades. We got to scout this stuff out. Like, that's the kind of stuff. Like, I don't have scan. I have no way to scout easily rather than just running directly into enemy territory. So I'm not thrilled with that, but I think it's what we're going to have to do.
Good to go, sir.
Repair.
Right away, sir.
Systems functional.
Yes, sir.
Okay, repair, and then get back to mining.
SCV, good to go, sir.
I do have a very solid force of Goliaths here, which I think is necessary. And we're probably going to need to start making tanks as well. So let's grab Siege Tech. Grab some extra Marines. I mean, we're against Orange, so it seems like anti-air is going to be what our main need is going to be.
Upgrade complete. Insufficient
Need more
Vespene
gas.
Coordinates.
Okay, so we can only can get +1 air, it looks like.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Research complete.
Sure.
Online.
It's an interesting restriction. Well, that's why we're going mech for the most part.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, next I'm going to set my eyes on this middle area.
Upgrade complete.
Systems functional.
So let's start loading up.
Give me something to shoot. Systems functional. Now locked.
Anywhere that'll fit. Anywhere that'll take you. Load on in.
Online.
Research complete.
Destination.
Okay, so we got a nice little force here that's loaded up. And then we're going to keep making stuff, keep researching stuff, and I guess we're going to be making lots of Marines, and we'll have to get more barracks. But I'm spending all my gas as soon as I get it, so that means it's time to
Reporting for duty.
branch out. Okay, so let's,
In the bud. Bye.
Waiting launch order.
I'm still waiting for more wraiths. Let's save, because again, we're going in with these wraiths, and I don't know what to expect on this island. So let's hotkey here and hotkey here.
Reporting in.
The goal, again, is to kind of just wipe out this island swiftly so that we can land and take it. Doesn't seem like it's that well defended. Okay, let's go back. We're going to get a cluster of SCVs to bring with us.
Yes, sir.
Now, this island, they will definitely attack,
In transit HQ.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Systems functional.
because we're, like, directly in their path by being here.
Your forces are under attack.
All right, let's bring some SCVs.
Go ahead, HQ.
Get on over there and help us, Wraiths. You all push in over here. No Crimson Talons, because it's not the red Protoss. All right, I feel like I've taken a while getting built up here, but it should pay off. Is there gas on this island? I typically don't even take this, but I feel like this is going to be a good launching point.
Your forces are under attack.
I'm surprised that Orange is not reacting and sending a shit ton of stuff over here to save their little island. There is gas. I'm actually going to set the command center up way over here. Okay, let's clump up and stay away from them for now.
Your forces are
Or get
under
stuck
attack.
behind mineral lines, that's fine. Okay, so get a bunker down here, and then we're going to get some turrets in this area, too.
Your forces are under attack.
Okay, Wraiths. Wraiths, save us. We can remake these SCVs. I'm not too concerned about losses here. I would prefer not to lose the command center, so...
Upgrade complete.
Okay, cool. Can't build at something's... more depots.
Your forces are under attack.
Systems functional.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, SCV. Right there. This is being built.
Comlink online.
Should be fine for now.
Channel open.
Transmit coordinates. Job's finished. Orders, Captain.
And I'm just going to make lots of turrets around here. Not too... Well, yeah. I guess too many.
Job's finished.
And then one more depot will allow us to max out, and we're just waiting for gas. I have so many minerals, but again, you have to ferry units across these stupid chasms, so it kind of removes my incentive to
Destination. In the bud.
to just make a bunch of production structures and spam out, because you can't. We're just sitting here and waiting for resources, which really blows.
SCV good to go, sir. Give me some of this shit.
Go ahead, TACOM. Standing
Okay, hop on in. It's turret time.
Orders, Captain. I read you.
Purple was upset with us and decided he wanted to attack here, I guess.
Reporting for duty.
Systems functional.
Okay, and then same thing down here. Get some turrets out.
Your forces are under attack.
Yep, not gonna happen. You're not landing here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, gas please. Upgrades, looking good. And then wraiths, just lots of wraiths.
Good to go, sir. Job's finished.
And we're gonna rally them down here.
Go, sir.
Gonna max out mostly on wraiths, and then we have to bring fire bats with us as well, keep in mind. What I might do is, like, on this island, I'm gonna make barracks and a factory, and then, like, when we open up the landing zone, I might actually float my production down and land them over there.
Reporting for duty.
Fired up.
Okay.
Reporting for duty.
I thought I set up some turrets. They must have gotten stuck.
Channel open. Confirmed.
Read the waiting launch orders.
Target designated.
Orders,
Okay, repair, and now we're just waiting for stuff.
waiting launch orders.
I guess I can ferry this junk over.
Systems functional.
Job's finished.
Go
Come on.
ahead, TACOM.
Don't just let them hit us like that. That's humiliating.
Channel open.
Good work.
Job's finished. I read you.
Channel open.
And I guess we'll just kind of keep these guys back here.
SCV good to go, sir.
Comlink online.
Job's finished.
Marines.
Destination.
And then we'll load these guys up and we'll do some long distance mining, even though we don't need the minerals, but, you know, any little bit helps at this point. Alright, stop making SCVs here.
Piece of me, boy.
Comlink online.
I read you. Reporting for duty.
Okay, so this is about as well as defended as I think it could be. As I've said, it's all about like meticulous
Input coordinates.
little bits, depending on the map. Like this one, it seemed like, okay, there's going to be a lot of Protoss air, so let's go mass rates, clear out a landing zone, float over a barracks and a factory, and then we'll figure it out from there. Arcturus is still hanging out in this bunker, so we'll bring him with us eventually. Let's get these guys out of here, otherwise they'll get stuck. Okay, and then we make Goliaths and Marines on this base. I typically don't do this sort of weird mass mass Goliath build or mass Wraith build, but I think that's kind of what this mission calls for.
Reporting in.
Base is under attack.
All right. Orange appears to be coming from the left, so I guess we should just set up a few extra things over there. We have a lot of Goliaths. We'll load these up. I mean, we've got drop ships.
Destination?
I should have other drop ships. Where are they? There's one.
I'm listening. In transit, HQ.
You can stay at home, buddy.
HQ. I copy that.
Orders, Captain? Can I read you? Affirmative.
Okay. What I can do is take some wraiths and go and look, right? So let's save and see if we can find a landing space.
Sector locked in. Coordinates received. Attack formation.
See some carriers. Why are there so many pre-placed carriers? And of course they have observers, and we have no way of seeing those observers. Oh god. Okay, well this is why we're going to need to make a lot of wraiths, and I'll build another starport also in order to pump out as many as possible, because income is not going to be the issue here.
Reporting for duty.
As long as we can open up a spot to land, we should be fine. Did they replace this carrier, or is this just part of units that were there? I don't know. I doubt they'll rebuild the cannons, though, so if we can kind of open up this area, then we can land on the high ground. I have to sit here and wait, because otherwise these wraiths will all die if we don't cloak and flee. Do they regenerate energy at least? Yeah, they do. That's something. This looks like a defensive force by purple. I mean, what I could do...
Your forces are under attack.
Send more stuff down here.
Attack formation.
Oh my god. Okay, well,
Forces are under attack.
all that time we put into building these wraiths is now down the tubes. Fun. Okay, so cloak. Let's go and
Base is under
maybe
attack.
just go back and do it again. Ooh, please kill these.
Base is under attack.
I also, again, I have no way of seeing these things. Okay, good. Yeah, that was worth killing that thing.
Your forces are under attack.
Why are there so many carriers? There are so many. Wraiths. Wraiths. Do I need to make another starport just to make wraiths? Is this Legends of
Your
Arcane
forces are under attack.
in StarCraft 1? Looks like they do replace those pre-placed carriers. I wonder how many they have. I'm gonna look after I finish this map. How many are pre-placed? Because typically there's like groups of guardians around this island, and I bet they're just flat out replaced with carriers, which is bananas. But also kind of funny to think about. Like, pre-placed spam, no thank you. Alright, let's back up. And we can't upgrade our wraiths past a certain point, right? So, again, we have to just open up a location to drop, which is theoretically going to be here, but I have to kill all the cannons along the edge. But there are so many,
Base is under attack.
Come on.
Standing by.
What's this right here? Just normal. Yeah, I don't care about orange. It looks like purple's the main base we're going for, unless something's been swapped, but typically it's down here and the layout of the rest of the map is the same.
Orders, Captain? Go ahead, Commander.
Are there any other upgrades to get? Maybe +3. No, that's it. That's everything.
Awaiting launch orders.
Goliaths, please. And again, we just got to open up a place to land.
sir?
and then it'll be fine.
Transmit cord.
Well, I don't know what to. I don't even know what to say. This is going to be a nightmare.
I read you.
Unless there's a better place to land, but even if we did get into a better place to land, there's still arbiters and carriers. We did kill 2 arbiters. I do feel pretty good about that. So, we could get some ghost upgrades and drop some ghosts here. Probably not even that necessary. If we can't get them on the ground in the first place, then it doesn't matter. So,
Go ahead, HQ. I'm listening.
okay, so we have 6 dropships that I'm going to load up pretty much exclusively with Goliaths, and we'll make multiple trips to go and get Arcturus and et cetera, et cetera. I might float these production structures over, as I had mentioned, so. Okay, Wraiths. Wraiths.
Standing by.
Okay, we got 1 group of Wraiths. Come on over here.
Transmit coordinates.
We have 1 1/4 group of Wraiths.
Reporting in.
I kind of want to, yeah, kill these 2 little areas here.
Go ahead.
They're 3-3. We're 1-1.
Your forces are under attack.
Transmit cord.
Okay, then we're going to back up.
Go ahead, Commander. Sector locked in.
I was going to say, we got to get these carriers to come to us.
Sector locked
Okay, and then we'll get this 1 cannon here.
Roger. Sector locked in.
Okay, and then I feel pretty confident that we could just land right on top of the,
Go ahead, Commander.
right on top of some dragoons.
Launch orders.
Online.
Standing by. Coordinates received.
Systems
Okay, Wraiths, you're in the way.
Sector
I'm
locked
sorry, but you're in the way.
Destination.
online. Navcom
I'm
locked.
listening.
Right, that's full.
Transit HQ.
That's full.
I'm listening.
That's full.
Input coordinates.
Not full.
Channel open. Acknowledged HQ.
Go ahead, HQ.
That's full.
Destination.
Not
in
full.
the
Go
five,
ahead,
five,
Tacom.
five,
Channel open.
Okay, and then we still have the Wraiths that can kind of cover us, but not really, just because there's so many air units that are 3-3.
Transit HQ.
Rate awaiting
I'm
launch
listening.
orders.
Strap yourselves in,
Okay,
boys.
so we got Group 1 of Wraiths,
Sector locked in.
Group
Transmit
2 of
coordinates.
Wraiths, Group 3 of dropships.
Go ahead, Commander. Attack formation.
Let's see if we can make this work. We got to drop right here.
Standing by.
Input
Let's
coordinates.
save. This is probably going to be a disaster if I had to guess. So we're going to lift off. We're bringing these with us. I'm not playing around.
Attack formation.
Input
Okay,
coordinates.
unload right here. As long as the Wraiths are here to cover us. The fuck is this? Hybrid Destroyer? What's this bullshit? Well, this did not work because we got mass stasis. The mass spam of carriers, defensive carriers, is real. This is god awful.
Hang
Good
on,
god.
we're in for some chop.
Go ahead, Commander.
I think the best we can do again is kind of poke in, draw them out,
Coordinates received.
eat a stasis. As long as we can land with our current group, then we should be okay. But
Rate awaiting launch orders.
I don't necessarily have confidence in being able to do that.
Standing by. Coordinates received.
Okay, well, there's 1
Sector
stasis.
locked in. Roger. Sector locked in.
The enemy certainly has a lot of tools here that we do not have the luxury of being able to use.
In the five, 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 five.
Go ahead, Commander. Sector locked in.
Of course.
Rate awaiting launch orders.
Buckle up.
I can't find a place to land. And then there's this. The auto attack is Psionic Storm. God. The stasis. Everything about this map
Coordinates.
screams.
Input coordinates.
I don't even want to. Oh, this is a mess though. Yeah, I don't know. Like, okay, yeah, there's usually Guardians around here, but like, don't just 1-to-1 replace them with carriers. What? Why?
Awaiting launch orders.
Oh well, it's an important installation. Of course they're gonna they're gonna protect it a lot. Like, all right.
Standing by.
In our air units, we can't clear a path for a variety of reasons.
Attack formation. Roger. Attack formation. Roger.
Gotta dive this carrier. It's another carrier. They're everywhere!
Are under attack.
Why are there so many? Kill me. Okay, there goes another one.
Reporting in. Roger.
Haven't seen those arbiters yet. I almost have to wait for this group to like leave, this group of dragoons to leave, because otherwise I can't drop there. They're just gonna replace these carriers, it looks like.
Standing by.
I think I'm missing something. Like, there's got to be a better place to land.
Standing by.
There has to be a better place that you can land. I like how those arbiters, just out of spite, said, I'm gonna come and get you.
Coordinates received. Reporting in.
But yeah, nah, their Air Force can be 3-3. Why not?
I'm listening.
Let's wait for this stasis to wear off, and then we're gonna go. We've got more wraiths coming in. Every day we got more wraiths coming in to support the Grand Fleet.
I'm listening. Buckle up.
If we can get all this stuff on the ground, I'm pretty confident we'd be okay. But it's a tall order because they get double arbiters that they can replace very quickly.
Standing by. Reporting in.
And then they have groups of 3 carriers that they seem to divert and also rebuild. They're not just necessarily only pre-placed.
Go ahead, Commander. Vector.
All right, let's save again.
Input coordinates.
Standing by. Vector.
I'm
Locked in.
Land over here. And I don't understand this. Like, that's a weird creative liberty. All right, we landed.
Your forces are under attack.
And we can't see anything. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, go back to base. We gotta send more stuff over. I didn't lift up my my buildings like I said I wanted to. Wow, they killed me. Hang on, I'm just curious, and then I'll load a save.
Base is under attack.
There's another one there.
Want a piece of me, boy?
There's another one there. This is where we're trying to land. 1, 2, 3, 4
Your
carriers.
forces are under attack.
5, 6 that they've rebuilt.
You want a piece of me, boy?
I suppose we'll fly down and around and try landing down there where it's the path of least resistance. Because at the very least, we can unload our flippin'. Oh no, don't do that. We can unload our transports, right? So let's have some more units that are ready to be dropped at a moment's notice,
Go ahead, Commander. Coordinates received.
and we'll do it down at the bottom left. But we know there are 6 carriers. We know that there are units that can storm us as an auto attack.
Wraith awaiting launch orders.
I don't really have anything else to say. That's rough stuff.
Reporting in.
Destination.
All right.
Hang on. We're in for the job.
Standing by. Attack formation.
But we need to secure a landing area, and then we may be able to...
Hang on. We're in for
We
the
may
Reporting in.
be able to figure out how to do this.
Base is under attack.
Okay, that doesn't concern me. So
Go ahead, Commander.
the difficulty spike on this one just feels more like a not tested difficulty spike instead of a
Go ahead, Commander.
purposeful, you know?
Vector locked in.
If we could kill these arbiters, that would be a dream.
Reporting
Just let them kill the ones that aren't stasis.
in. You want a piece of me, boy?
Go ahead, HQ.
Unload, I guess. I don't know. I guess we have to draw their giant air force out and then try to kill it.
In transit, HQ.
It's all I could really think to do. So, attack, attack, attack. The rest of you auto attack. Now we can't see them, and we can't can't scan. Okay, and then we gotta attack these. Wow, this is this is something, all right. Okay, so let's get these rates down here. Once we're no longer stasis, we can come over and drop.
Commander, standing by. Systems
The majority of our ground force, not the majority of it, but a lot of it was destroyed, so we're going to send some units back.
I'm listening.
jacked up and good to go.
Load them up.
Goliath online.
Load them up.
Input coordinate.
Calling
Okay, you're full. You're full. You're full. You are not full.
Commander, outstanding.
Go ahead, HQ.
Okay, I think I lost less than I honestly expected, which is good. So we'll send more dropships home to load up, build more rates, and now we have to try to drop. I mean, we killed a lot of their units there, so this might be our opportunity to actually land over here.
Bye.
But we're gonna have to make multiple drops.
Strap yourselves in, boys.
Don't you dare. As long as they don't have more arbiters, I think we'll be okay. We gotta unload here, though, buddies. Okay, and then dropships, you're gonna return home and load up.
Standing by.
Come on down here. You all go back home. We're gonna load you up.
Give me some of this shoot. Go, go, go. Outstanding.
There's a Reaver down there that's just like poking away. Okay. Okay. Wow, our whole force is dead. I guess, I mean, I'll just keep doing it over and over and see how much of it they rebuild. It's possible that they just will rebuild less and less with each attack that we send.
Read the waiting launch orders.
Okay. Bring them on down.
Go ahead, HQ. I'm listening. Destination. Input.
Wow, and I wasn't really sure about the one mission earlier with
Input
the one after Invasion of Ire. I was like, oh, that one's it's tricky, and I don't know how I feel about it. This isn't tricky. This is just a nightmare. It's like a fever dream.
Roger.
The fact that they have observers so they can see you when you're cloaked.
Launch orders. Coordinates received. Read the waiting launch orders.
They outclass your air upgrades. You can't match them for some reason. Only your ground upgrades can hold up. There's a plethora of things here, right, that are a bit of a problem. But
Piece of me, boy.
when we get down there, I bet most of those purple carriers will be rebuilt.
Go ahead, HQ.
Commander.
Input
And I've sort of been waiting. I'm like, when's the death knell of this series going to be? Because I knew for a fact that these would become too challenging for me. But I didn't know when it would be.
Waiting launch orders.
Marines.
Destination. Go ahead, HQ. In transit, HQ.
Standing by.
Load them up. Make more wraiths. We're going to run out of gas.
Gas.
I don't think getting rid of orange would necessarily help either. Part of the concern is there's a lot of Reavers down there.
Roger. Goliath online. Sector locked in.
It's a lot of Reavers.
I read you.
Transmit.
So as if their anti-air defense wasn't enough.
Coordinates received. Attack formation.
They got these bad boys here,
Launch orders.
waiting to kill you.
Vector.
They want to get you.
Coordinates received. Online. Attack formation.
Even if we brought tanks, I don't really feel like that's going to be too helpful.
Your forces are under attack.
I feel the issue is a lot more around the carriers in the air and the air units. Oh, it's hard to say. Maybe just like 1 or 2 tanks could be useful.
Input coordinates. Hang on. We're in for the job.
Okay, load them up, load them up.
Go ahead, HQ.
Read the waiting launch orders. Checked up.
I will just continue to chip away at them until I run out of money.
You want a piece of me, boy? Read the waiting launch orders.
Okay.
Destination in transit HQ.
Now, I don't think I should half-ass it. I think I should legit just, like, build a whole nother army. But the longer we wait to do that, the more secure they'll be when we go back.
Give me some of this shit online.
I'm listening.
Go ahead, Commander.
Okay, we got a group of wraiths. We got our drop ships. We're going to come down here.
Go ahead, HQ.
Your forces are under attack.
Go get them.
Coordinates received.
Oh, is there a base over there that we could maybe take? I don't think so, but it would be cool. Okay, hug the bottom.
In transit HQ.
Reporting in.
Oh, look.
Base is under attack.
Okay, dive the Reavers, I guess. Wow. I don't know. I have no idea. We're just entirely out-teched, and there's nothing we can do about it. Huh. Well, maybe I'll come back to this this mission, but for today I'm gonna stop because I don't know. I don't really feel like building army after army. We have no
Base is under attack.
we have no good counter to anything that they have at all. Even if we drop some tanks here, I don't really see it helping. Oh, I'll make a cut because it's just gonna take that much longer to rebuild everything. I'll make a cut. I'll make some tanks, and when I'm ready to attack again, I guess I'll try. But like, other than that, I gotta stop for today. This has been a really long time.
You want a piece of me?
Okay, here's the new plan. I've got some tanks in here.
Go ahead.
We psyched them out, right? All their forces are down here or something, so I'm gonna just try to land right here instead. So we're gonna drop like right on the edge here because all the cannons are gone, and I'm just gonna try to siege up before they get all their Reavers in place, and hopefully this will work. So let's save here.
Reporting in. Vector on Coordinates
There are so many carriers. And then we siege up. There's stasis tanks here. Yeah, some of the liberties taken with the hybrid are a little bullshit.
Coordinates received.
Okay, this appears to be working a little bit better. Now we siege up. You all back up. We're gonna kind of secure this landing zone. How about that? Kill these stupid hybrid things that storm endlessly. Okay. Reavers.
Forces are under attack.
Just kill the Reavers. There are so many Reavers. They had like 6 Reavers down here. There's another one too.
Input coordinates.
Cover the flippin' tanks, you clowns. Okay, well, I couldn't kill the observers, so they can see my cloaked wraiths that are looking to pick this stuff off one way or another. Okay, we gotta send these home and see if we can bring more units down as soon as possible. Somehow I managed to push through.
Transmit coordinates.
Wraiths? Wraiths, your only job. Okay.
Buckle up.
Your forces are under attack.
Load them up, load them up, load them up.
Input coordinates. Destination.
Okay, make another drop over here. Move up with these tanks. No! Ugh. Okay, well, I don't know. I just don't. I'm skeptical of being able to finish this, but we did manage to make a landing, but we had to basically cheese it by, like,
Base is under attack.
trying to land in a weird location. Oh my god. And all of their production is over in like really shitty locations, so we have no way to follow up here. If we destroy their nexus, I don't know what that'll do.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Base is under attack.
Acknowledged HQ.
And then Orange is coming over to support them, which is cool. Oh, fuck off with the Reavers, man. Okay, and then we gotta bring the Wraiths back down to kill The billion carriers that they have. Okay, well, I did my best here. Again, I could make another cut for like when I'm able to actually build another army and do this all again. It's really tedious though.
Input coordinates.
Pick up this guy. I'm trying to. I mean, the fact that it's island hopping just makes reinforcing just god awful. Like, this is the worst. This is really, really annoying. Oh my god.
Input coordinates.
Okay, well, we're gonna make a drop here.
Go ahead, HQ.
And part of it is because I don't have any gas income anymore. So it's like, and I threw away a bunch of attack waves. But it's like, whatever, we gotta figure it out one way or another. Okay, now I could follow my own advice and lift off and try to bring some production down here, I guess. It's goofy, but I'm gonna do it. The important thing is we have our beachhead in the face of the billions of like the billions of carriers that they had along the edges. God, I hate these Reavers. They have so many of them, it feels like. And I can't see where they come from. I have no visibility on anything on this map. They must be from up there, but they're like groups of carriers that we can't get to. Yeah, don't run away from me, you fuck. Okay. Good God. Okay. Get those things over here as soon as possible. We're going to make more tanks up here. Bring them down. 2 Marines. Bring them down. Everything and anything. Don't you fucking dare. Land. Land. Anywhere. 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 Okay, that's fine. We can make ghosts now, and we could lock down stuff. I'm also going to bring some SCVs so we can repair what we've got. This one has 1 Marine in it. We got to bring it. Okay. Now we make Goliaths, and we just got to get to the beacon. We can ignore everything else. Okay. So let's go and pick up Arcturus. And then we have to pick up one of these fire bats as well.
Identify target. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Reporting in.
God, fuck everything about these things. They are the worst. Jay Burrito, why do you hate Reavers so much? Well, because really overeager map makers, they put like 7 or 8 of them in these defensive forces. Probably the built-in AI that's doing that, but I frankly have no idea. Okay, load up here. And even more Reavers. They're constant. It's up here, but I can't. There's no way I can get to it, so.
Input coordinates. Go ahead, HQ.
I don't know what the fuck this stasis tank is. I guess we're gonna kill it. Okay, move on up. Marines, Goliaths. And I guess we need more Wraiths, but I don't have enough gas. Ah! Kill it! Distract it with the dropships. Why is this here? Pick him up. I could make a blitz for the beacon now. Okay, God, it's gas. Like, if I could afford more stuff, this would be no problem, but I can't. I can afford nothing else. Great. Great. Good thing we destroyed that. Can we find where the beacon is? It's usually, like, right here.
Base is under attack.
Okay, the key now
Destination.
Fire it up.
Destination. Strap yourself
is just going to be getting these guys to the beacon. Like, we just need to hold out long enough that we can just casually
Input
walk to the
coordinates.
beacon. Even though there's cannons, it won't matter. We should be able to just walk to it. Because we've already rescued it.
Want a piece of me, boy?
Go ahead.
So we're going to do a mad dash.
We're in for some chop.
Oh, I needed 2 fire bats, didn't I? Make some more fire bats here. We're going to unload.
Buckle up.
Identify target. Orders, sir. Yes, sir.
Input
We're going to move up here and see if we can maybe siege down the stuff that's on the high ground. God, this is... I don't know how much to blame UEDCommander for this, or how much to blame just the game. And I think it might be a little bit of both. I mean, you definitely can blame UEDCommander for having so much built-in crap, for sure.
coordinates. Go ahead, HQ. Go ahead.
Target destination.
Okay, we have 2 Goliaths, 2 fire bats.
Target.
We're making a run for it here. I'm on it. I'm on it with everybody. I promise I am. Or they all ended up going inside the fucking dropship. Hold position, Arcturus. You're fine.
Destination.
And we're gonna walk right here. I'm on it with the right things. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's one cannon up there. Now we just gotta inch forward again. Make some more fire bats. Make more Goliaths.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Looks like tanks were the right choice after all.
Go ahead, HQ. I copy that.
Go ahead, Commander.
Destination. Input coordinates. Hang
How
on.
many times did I walk on the beacon with the right amount of units, but they just did some stupid pathing and they got confused?
Orders, sir.
Please. Please. Go, I'm on there! God damn it! I hate this. Goodbye. 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 Okay, now that we're at the end, I've had some time to collect my thoughts. It's not really fair of me to just shout goodbye and then leave. I mean, hopefully me being tilted is entertaining for you all viewers, but I owe it to the map maker to at least give some real feedback here. So I think the linchpin kind of comes down to not having a detection. I understand not having science vessels at this point in the campaign, but no scan is very challenging because your Wraiths are hugely outclassed, right? You can only get 1-1 with the Wraiths, and there are 9, I checked, 9 pre-placed carriers lining that island. Similar to how there are groups of 3 Guardians, they're just outright replaced with carriers, which is a pretty big buff in the first place. But on top of that, you're at a huge disadvantage in terms of upgrades, because your Wraiths, again, 1-1, carriers 3-3-3, plus 2 roaming Arbiters that they rebuilt at least once. So that was tricky in and of itself. The other major linchpin, again, like I mentioned, is the ability to scan, or the lack of an ability to scan, because they had observers and we had no way to kill the observers, so we couldn't utilize Cloak on our Wraiths at all, which would have made a big difference even with the upgrade disadvantage. So there were a couple factors there that just were driving me crazy, and I don't really see a reason not to be able to scan. Maybe it's so that you can't scout easily, I'm not really sure, but that might make all the difference there. But the amount of pre-placed carriers really was pretty wild. You know, the Reavers are one thing. I didn't build tanks early, that's my fault, but we had a few ill-fated drops, and it's not like we were really ever in danger of losing. We just really couldn't break onto that island. That was tough, and I think it comes down to the upgrade disadvantage along with, very key, the ability to scan being added would be huge. Anyway, that's my feedback. Hopefully that's a little more focused and helpful. And I'll see everyone next time when we play the micro mission where there won't be infested Terrans because there aren't Zerg on that map. All right, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.